Yeah. It's the tune.
That was very good.
Okay, welcome back to Diskydisk, episode 49. We are doing this actually live on video for once. I mean, we have done it before, but also now. The 3rd of March, 2023.
We have done it before, but also now.
But it's true, though.
We're tiny as an Asia.
And in this episode, which is the 40, the next one is going to be 50. Wow, it's going to be
50.
fun. So fun.
It's so fun. It's going to be so fun.
In this video podcast, streamcast even, we're talking about HIV, spa days, whatever. We're actually talking about Pompeii.
Well, not for very long, but we did touch on it briefly.
The volcano talk.
There was because we're doing this live on Twitch. There has been some very intermittent. Is that the word? Q&A questions? I don't know. That's a big word. Q&A questions coming and going. So that's been something.
Yeah, we're talking about prices of Switch games, dark humor joke. Yeah, actually. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're talking a tiny bit about dementia, you know, the usual educational disc topics, and we're talking about early social media again, and Facebook in 2007. 2007!
2007? Did you just say that?
What? Yeah, because that is how we say things now. 2007 anyways.
2007.
It's a video podcast.
Good stuff.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah.
There you go. Recording in progress. Progress. Okay. Do you have any feedback from last week's episode? It wasn't even last week. It was this week.
It was this week.
You're on fire. I mean, Tuesday we did it, and now it's Friday, and you're like,
We're doing it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Because you cannot on Tuesday.
I cannot in Tuesday. No, it's I have work, so which happens like once every 10 weeks, right? Of Diskydisk life.
Yeah, I guess because we picked a Tuesday to begin with because of your work schedule.
Yeah, because I have Wednesdays off. So
okay, I'm looking at the comments. Let's see. So many long comments actually. So are you looking too?
Yeah, I have this with the. This
okay. I have a comment from C5IXM and then some. So it's a long one, actually. The username, I mean. He says, also, Tiny Hats, your comment about the politics in response...
Politics, not to say politics.
The politics.
Yeah?
The politics in response to that person was really flippin' awesome. Yeah, because you read that long comment that you did.
I did read a long comment.
Flippin' awesome.
Yeah, flippin'.
Okay, and Master Woos says fapping about. Do you know what fapping means? And I remember this comment because it was posted like straight after we posted the entire episode, and we have that in the title. And then I responded, just listen to the story in the podcast about that because hello. But we had to put that in there. I mean, always. Our titles are so cryptic, though. I mean, doing cocaine, social needs, and fapping about.
I know, you didn't want to have doing cocaine in the title, but I'm like, hello, the clickbait. Everybody's going to think we're doing cocaine, but we're not.
Yeah, I wanted to have influencers doing cocaine, not doing cocaine.
But that's boring.
I know.
Nobody cares about influencers doing cocaine, which we only spent like 15 minutes talking about.
Half the episode of, yeah. Do you have any comments that you want to read? Wait.
There was some other feedback that weren't in the comments. There was some feedback on Discord. Some people said stuff.
They did say something, yeah.
The people definitely did say some things.
They definitely said something.
Like the top point in feedback from last week's episode is everyone is /r and then question marks in brackets. Antisocial. Because you had written everyone is antisocial introverts basically, and I was like,
oh, you mean my grammar?
Yeah, and I was like,
grammar.
Isn't it R everyone? But that doesn't sound right either. So now I don't know if it's is or are. So
okay,
maybe...
so the sentence is everyone is /r antisocial introverts basically. Everyone is. Did I say is?
You said is.
Everyone is antisocial. Everyone are. They are it. No.
We can ask the Twitch chat. Maybe somebody has 100 IQ.
Oh yeah, because we are live.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot that. I think it is, but they are. But they are though.
But they are though.
They are though. They are though antisocial introverts, because we talked about social needs, and this was a hot topic because a lot of people came crawling out of their holes just to say, "Me too." I don't have social needs.
Mm-hmm.
I am, set with just work and home to the cats, sort of thing. Everyone agreed.
We have 3 votes for is and 1 vote for are. So I think majority-wise, we'd assume it's is, but
it is. But they are it.
But it doesn't sound right. Everyone is antisocial introverts, basically.
But they are introverts. But everyone is it.
Yeah, Leah Bug
mind.
says, when you use everyone, you would say is, but saying introverts as the end makes you feel like it should be are. People are antisocial introverts, basically, would be correct. So yeah, don't say everyone, say people, and then it sounds better.
Oh yeah. That was the
wrong
was
way. The English lesson for today. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Next one, under feedback, I mean, donating blood. Did you write that?
Yeah, because there was I think there might have been one YouTube comment, and then there was a conversation about it on Discord.
Yeah, because we talked about blood.
Yeah.
As we do.
As you do, blood types and whatever. And some people were saying that like they donating blood, they're like nervous about it because they're scared that people are gonna like catch their illnesses or whatever they might have.
What kind of illnesses do they have in mind?
I don't know.
HIV?
I mean, anything that could be secretly wrong with you, that is whatever. But the thing I was going to say, though, is that when you donate blood, like the blood that you donate goes through like vigorous screening. They don't just like take your blood and they're like, oh, we're just going to give it to someone. They obviously check for all kinds of illnesses and diseases.
Because I know HIV is a blood disease.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, there are several things that can be wrong with
your blood. You know what? I listened to your previous episode, and you were so funny. You were like, "Have you never bled before?" LOL.
Well, because you said you had the blood feud. What was that blood libel problem?
Vasovagal syncope.
Yes. Beautiful.
And you actually heard about it.
Yeah, actually it was a comment. Dark Ray say, I know my sister is O-neg. I wish I could donate blood, but there is still a stigma against LGBT plus people for blood donation. Some say just lie, but I shouldn't have to. But does that mean that you get asked?
I didn't understand. I didn't. No, wait. I saw a comment saying something like LGBT and blood donation. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that like I'm guessing what they're implying is that, and this I think is Andreas from the Discord, that you have to disclose that if you're gay or whatever when you donate blood.
Why?
No idea.
No, really, why is this a thing? I mean, is it a joke or is it?
No, I don't think so. But I would assume, I didn't know it was a thing, but I assume the reason why would be because back in the day. AIDS, like HIV and AIDS, they thought it was an illness that was exclusive to the gay community kind of thing, because that's where they thought it was spreading kind of thing, which is why it had such a stigma to it.
And they have not updated.
Yeah, maybe they haven't updated and they're still like, oh,
what?
Which is just, stupid.
Because I'm like, huh?
Literally, I would say just lie. Just like, even if you shouldn't have to, I agree, but it's none of their business anyway.
Just lie.
Just lie. It's always the solution. Just lie about it. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. I've never donated blood. I don't think I can because I would faint.
Yeah, exactly.
I would faint. I would have to be carried out.
Yeah, you don't have a rare blood type anyway, so it's fine.
No, I know, I'm a basic bitch over here. You have a rare one though.
Yeah.
But I read, since I have the most common one, actually they need a lot of that blood.
Well, that's true though.
Because a lot of people have it. Loads. So,
yeah, that's true.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Most people were left-wing except Theo.
You wrote that.
Oh yeah, I wrote that. Because we did the left ring, the left wing, right wing quest. It wasn't a quest.
It was a side quest. DLC.
It was the BuzzFeed. And you got yeah, you said so. Okay, so what did you get?
I don't remember because it was a few days ago and I've forgotten already.
It was literally a few days ago.
I know. Didn't I send you a screenshot of it though? Wait, let me scroll.
I think you were slightly to the left.
I think that it was slightly left, but we talked about so much since we changed so much since we became famous. There's like a million pictures here. Yeah. We had a little moment where we looked through old pictures. Here we go. Wait.
Oh yeah, we did actually.
Yeah, mildly left wing. 60% left and 40% right.
Yeah. Right.
Share on Facebook.
Share your test results on Facebook.
Yeah, I would love to. Very good.
I know, right? Okay, so most people were left wing, except Theo. That's the feedback from last week's episode. Okay, are you distracted by the fact that we are doing this live?
I'm trying to read the chat a bit because I feel like we need to
I am
pay
not,
attention.
I'm not. I'm thinking this is a podcast. It's a regular Tuesday, even though it is not.
Then why are we live?
Because you said that we have to be live.
Because I like interacting with people.
Oh, you do?
Sometimes.
You do.
Mostly not. But today I like it.
Okay. So sliding over to currently on our minds.
Okay.
Currently on our minds.
You don't have any more feedback?
No. Fake transition.
Wait, can we just comment on this person? Somebody in the chat is saying, no, don't lie, that's bad. Do you want to receive HIV positive blood? That's how hemophiliacs get HIV from an infected blood. If you donate blood, we're not saying lie about having HIV. This thing was about, they ask you to disclose whether or not you're gay when you donate blood. And it's not, I'm not saying if you have HIV, lie and donate blood anyway. And it doesn't really matter.
That was not what you said.
And that's not what she said. And anyway, it doesn't matter. They're going to screen the blood anyway. They're not going to be like, okay, this person donated blood. Oh shit, there's some HIV in this blood. Let's give it to somebody. No. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, fake transition.
Okay. So we're gonna have a section where we have a live Q&A. We are needing your questions right now in the chat. Do we have an opening question? Sounds like a talk show. Do we have an opening bit? Oh yeah. Okay, are you reading it?
I am reading it, but we're still talking about HIV.
Right.
Or we can circle back to that. Everybody can think about that for a moment, and then we can talk about something else. What else is there? What else is there?
What else is on our minds? Well, it says currently on our minds live podcast. Is that currently on our minds?
That's currently on our minds because it's currently happening.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay. And then it says next week on Diskydisk, political view test. We already went over that.
Yeah.
And you don't remember anything, so we cannot discuss
but to be fair, it was a really terrible test though. It was like, what do you want to do on a summer's day? And it was just like, surely there are better
yeah, I know, right?
There must be better political tests out there in the world.
Okay. Currently on our minds, self-care, spa days, face masks discussion. Yeah, because I was at the mall and I went I went into Vita and I was like talking to the woman that works there. I don't know if you often go there, but she's been working in Vita for like 15 years or something. I strike up a conversation when I'm there because she's the small talk kind of gal, and I am too when I'm at the mall. And she was like, yeah, we have some new products, check out this face mask. And then she held it up and like squeezed a tiny bit out of the testing unit or whatever, and it was like red and pink, and I was like, you know what, I don't use face masks. And she was like, oh, you don't what?
I mean, Vita is for anybody who doesn't know, Vita's a like a beauty store.
Yeah,
makeup and like beauty products.
Yeah.
What?
So the question to you is, do you use face masks?
You can say no before you even ask the question.
Because I was like, do people still do that? I did that when I was 13, and I bought my first anti-wrinkles cream or something when I was 13.
Why?
Because I read that in a magazine, and I was so impressionable when I was 13.
But you needed anti-wrinkle cream at 13?
Yeah, now I'm like, I don't do anything,
Okay. Like just in general, or do you mean like you don't do any?
I wash my face with like a cleanser that's perfume free, and
I mean, obviously the woman
picture on Discord. I have two face products, so to speak, and picture on Discord. Write that down. I will show that. Yeah, in references. So, and you?
No, but I was gonna say the obviously the woman Anu, the woman in I almost said the woman in Discord. The woman at Vida is obviously gonna be like, oh my god, you don't use face mask, but that's because she's trying to sell you a face mask, my friend.
Yeah, but I was like, who uses that?
Did you buy one?
No.
Oh,
I don't use them.
maybe you should have. I do have some, but I use them like almost never.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, also something super weird that I found, like since I cut my bangs short, I'm much more lazy with cleaning my face because I have to put them out of the way.
Oh.
Oh. It's a weird issue that I have. Sometimes in the morning I'm just like, ugh.
Okay.
I don't.
And you don't. Okay.
And you?
And you? I actually wrote down Pompeii. Because I thought we could talk about Pompeii because we need to talk about Pompeii.
We can absolutely do that.
How do you pronounce it in English?
Pompeii.
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 like with a question mark?
Yeah.
Pompeii. Okay. Well, it is. Do you want to summarize it, or should we Google and see what Google says?
Do you not know the story? I mean, we can summarize it.
Can you summarize it? Do you know the story? It was a volcano in Italy.
It is still a volcano, and Pompeii is not the volcano. Mount Vesuvius is the volcano. Pompeii was the city next to.
Wow, you know your things.
Well, it's Pompeii. I think doesn't everybody know this?
Doesn't everyone?
Doesn't everybody know?
No,
this?
the thing is, Isham and I, we are going on our honeymoon. We still haven't done that. I mean, we got married 6 months ago or something, like half a year ago, also known as 6 months ago. But we want to go to Italy, and we have been talking about going to the Pompeii area and then taking a train up to Rome, because why not while we are there, sort of thing. And what does Google say about Pompeii? Read the summary. Like, when did the people die? You're like
70, 78, 80. Wait, let me. Pompeii eruption.
Because
79, 80. I was so fucking close. 79, 80 was the eruption of Mount Vesuvius that destroyed Pompeii. Okay.
Because Ishaman said that was the first recorded volcano eruption in recorded human history.
You get all your information from Ishaman.
I do. And he said that's where the word volcano comes from.
That is actually not the citation needed. That's not true. There have been known volcano eruptions before that have been vaguely recorded in human history.
But he said that the word volcano, it was a word that they made up because of that in order to describe what happened.
Volcano,
he said.
Word.
Citation needed.
Well, no, let's see if he's right. The word volcano comes from the little island of Volcano in the Mediterranean Sea of Sicily. Centuries ago, the people living in this area believed that Volcano with a U was the chimney of the forge of Vulcan, the blacksmith of the Roman gods. So he's wrong.
Oh no.
Incorrect.
Oh no.
Shame on you, Ishaman.
It's educational disc though.
It is educational disc, that's true.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you want to go there? And you?
to Pompeii? I don't really have any. It's just a big ruin, isn't it?
It's cute.
And when did Mount Vesuvius last erupt? Because it's still it's not like it stopped being a volcano.
Last was in the 40s.
So
it's actually possible that it can happen.
What happened in the 40s? I mean, lots of things happened in the 40s. Think of a few things. Yeah. But like, how did that go?
I don't know. You know,
Mount Vesuvius eruption. Let's see, 1944. What did you say?
No, 40s. 40s. In the 40s. I don't know.
Eruptions.
But you know, technically that could be on video somewhere if someone was there with a camera. YouTubing the whole thing.
I'm Googling it. Major eruption in March 1944, which destroyed the villages of lots of Italian things I'm not going to read, and part of somewhere else that I'm not going to read. From the 13th to the 18th of March 1944, activity was confined within the rim. Finally, on 18th of March 1944, lava overflowed the rim. Lava flow destroyed nearby villages from the 19th of March through to the 22nd of March.
Yeah, it should be captured on video, actually. I mean, if it was in the 40s.
Did they have videos?
There were videos in the 40s, yeah. First video recorded was 1899, I think. Wait,
how do you know that? That's the year they invented the battery.
Because I work in video.
No, wait, not the battery, the flashlight. That was the year they invented the flashlight.
Okay,
right?
good. Can you Google it? When did they
Google
did
Disk.
they first
sort of
make a first video?
Make a first video.
Yeah.
NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden. I don't want to live in a ... That's what comes
Did you really type in sort of?
Yeah, I get a sort of fairy tale. Wikipedia. Okay, when did they first make when?
I have that from you. Put Sora into anything that you're gonna Google and see what you get. How do you Sora do it? Do the things. How do you Sora?
When was the first video ever?
Sora.
1888. You were right.
I said 98. No.
Okay, no, it's 1888. First video recording, or more accurately, the oldest surviving film in existence, was the Roundhay Garden scene.
Pretty good. I think that has been restored.
The silent short that's only about 2 seconds in length. Well, that's not a video. That's like a TikTok.
They were on TikTok.
No, it was TikTok before its time.
I guess it could. I mean, who decides what the mainland is? Who decides what a video is? If it's 2 seconds, if it's a moving picture, how many frames per second does it have to be?
That's existential.
Okay, cute.
I can't handle that.
Okay, do we have any questions for the live Q&A?
There was one before, but I lost it. Hold on. Yeah, Ladybug said, I'll just sprinkle in some questions as we get them. As a general rule, do you think Switch prices are reasonable compared to the prices of other platforms like Steam?
How are the prices at Steam? Because I never purchase any games on Steam. I actually don't.
How are the prices on Switch? Because I never purchased anything on Switch.
Switch prices? I mean, it depends. It depends on because you get all kinds of ranges of prices on the Switch, because there are indie developers and the mid-tiers developers, sort of like Marvelous, sorry Marvelous, and Square Enix, and then you have like the high tier, which is first-party Nintendo titles. I think first-party Nintendo titles are about 5.99 Norwegian.
Well, I'm guessing that's sort of the thing that they mean with this question, right? But isn't that the same as any AAA game?
$60, $70, I don't know. But I have the same answer every time someone is bringing up this thing. And that is, if I get more than at least 30 good hours of enjoyment and entertainment, I wouldn't mind putting in $60 for 30 hours. Sort of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want the value from what I feel like I paid. I feel like I paid, sort of thing. Hogwarts Legacy is one example. I pay
again with the Hogwarts Legacy.
J.K. Rowling slides in. She slides in. No, she's not sliding in this time. But we both paid 849 Norwegian, which is I don't know, $90 something, 85. I don't know. And we feel happy about it because hello, yeah. you did not do, I mean, do you still play?
I mean, I feel like I said, I haven't played it since Tuesday.
okay, but you played constantly.
Yeah, and then I finished the main story and then I stopped.
How many hours
there's a thing here. They said specifically, I've seen some games on Steam that are $15 and then 25 or 30 on the Switch. So I guess there's a price difference between the Switch and Steam, like for the same game.
Really?
I don't know.
I mean,
citation needed.
If you're really gonna have this under a magnifying lens, I guess we could also say that the sales are not the same.
Yeah, there are sales on Steam way more often.
You can find the same game on PlayStation with a sale and on Steam without a sale. So you have to put that also into the consideration. But in the end, my answer is I need my hours worth, and then I don't mind paying for a game if I'm very happy with it. And
don't you think that you could just get a Steam Deck then, and then with a Steam Deck you could play a game that you buy on on Steam that is much cheaper than you would pay for the same game on Switch, and then you'd still play it in handheld mode.
Yeah.
So get a Steam Deck.
But then again, I have to pay for a Steam Deck.
This is like $9. We've had this
like $9K.
We've had this conversation before though about the
9K, what am I saying? 9K Norwegian. $900, I think. To
But
get
the
it
thing
across the borders.
Your point has always been that consoles are worth it because you'll have your console for a long time and you never have to upgrade it. Do you remember that from that ancient video where we had PC versus console?
Yeah.
So it's an investment in the future.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not in a rush. I'm not in the market.
I'm
not in a rush for the Steam Deck. Not right now.
The Steam Deck's very good.
Yeah, I know it. I know it's cute. Even though the buttons are so far up.
Yeah, but you get used to it.
Yeah, I know. You said so.
And you can emulate Switch games.
And it's called Valve for a reason because it's steamed, you know? Do you get it?
That's terrible.
That's
like,
terrible.
Actually, just not good.
That was your joke.
That is like Legward's Hoggacine. That was not my joke.
I think that was your original joke.
My jokes are much funnier.
I like it. It was a good one.
Okay. Why are there no casinos in Africa?
Too many cheetahs. Oh yeah, bad jokes. Do you know of any bad jokes?
Oh, that's a pretty bad joke.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a joke, but I cannot say it right now.
Why not?
Because it's an offensive joke.
To whom is it offensive?
I cannot say. Next.
Why did you bring it? Why did you bring it up if you weren't gonna say?
Because I made a salad today, and I thought about that joke and how terribly bad it was. And it was because it was a meme, like a picture of, I don't know, Stalin, I think. And I'm telling the joke, but this popped up in my head while I was making a salad, and I was like, you know, doing the salad-y movements of my salad. Whatever. I haven't had a salad in a long time. We should talk more about salads. You're making a face. Okay, so the picture was of Stalin.
These are the things you don't see when we record without cameras on. Because normally we don't have cameras on, and when you tell a story, sometimes this is the face that I make. I'm sorry.
Okay, but it's a terrible joke, and it was. I'm describing the picture. It was a meme, and it said, Nazi jokes are like food. Not everyone gets it. And you're laughing. This is terrible. So bad. And this is what popped into my head when I was making this. Terrible. Okay. Next. You're actually dying. No way. You're dying. It wasn't even. That is dark humor. You're not supposed to laugh at that.
Sorry, but that is stupid.
It's called dark humor.
That is pretty stupid.
Is it bad?
It was one of those things where it's so stupid it's funny.
I guess.
This is what I'm gonna go with.
I guess. Okay. Transition for that one.
Yeah, transition for that one.
LOL.
What? Gonna get banned from YouTube.
Not when you're just referring to a joke. I was referring to a joke.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but that's
no,
okay.
It's commentary.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is under fair use agreement?
Yeah. It's journalism. Terrible. Story. Dinosaurs. Why does it say? Oh, we were supposed to have a dinosaur. I guess we have started again. Sorry. Under Science Disc, it says dinosaurs. We're trying to pick a topic. Huh?
Didn't we write that because I played Jurassic Park Evolution 2 on the game?
No, I think we wrote that because we were talking about ancient civilizations and cave paintings. How is it possible that everyone knew what a dinosaur was?
Well, and a dragon was the sort of thing that the example that was made.
Yeah,
but yes.
Yeah. How does everyone know that when they were not talking with each other back in the day in the ancient
That is actually it is
area?
an interesting thing that I do not know the answer to.
Yeah, because I feel like we have to do research in order to properly do that topic.
I like how you were like, can we talk about Pompeii? And then we were like, yeah, it erupted at some point. I want to go on my
yeah. I want to go there.
Called? On my honeymoon. Do you want to go there? No, it's just a room. And that was it. That was the entire topic.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be more excited.
Aren't you like super into that shit though? Pompeii, I mean.
I'm into so many things.
That's what she said.
Ancient civilizations. I mean, we have talked about that several times on the podcast. So obviously, history. The history was good. I like history and stuff.
Yeah, same.
The older I get, the more I'm interested in history. What the hell?
Why?
I don't know. I think it's a thing. that happens with age.
Those
Irene,
hips.
Irene, 80 years old. I don't know.
Well, I don't understand why it happens with age. Why do you get more interested in history?
Have
with
you
age?
never felt deep in your soul, heart and
Uh-huh.
soul, that you have changed in the times that you've lived?
I have never felt that feeling ever.
You changed in the
Oh,
times that you
wait.
lived.
I know what we can talk about because you sent me a video that I only half watched because it was really boring.
Oh yeah, it was Dr. Ekberg on YouTube, a doctor YouTuber that I'm following. Link on Discord. I mean,
It
in
looks like
references.
it looks like that video was made in the 1990s.
Yeah, but he's a good teacher. He's like a teacher
He needs to upgrade his software.
doctor. Yeah, but his point comes across.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So what do you think about the video? The video was how do you stop dementia?
Yeah.
Obvious clickbait because you have to watch the video because you cannot. He goes deep into it though.
Yeah, I mean, like 60% of the video was just him talking about dementia, like you know the different types and like what happens when you do.
Yeah.
So that was a bit boring.
Yeah, and at the end he said that it's a lot of factors, and he talked a lot about neuroplasticity, and that is a good thing. And basically, if it's too long, didn't read sort of thing, he said exercise is important, and nutrition is important, and move and stimulate your mental capacity. I don't know, something. You should watch the whole thing.
I mean, I skipped through it and then stopped and listened to what he said. But yes, basically what he's saying is be healthy, it's good for you.
Pretty good.
That was like the entire point of the video.
It's just like... Yeah, but it's good. It's so good.
I mean, it was about the risk factors of developing dementia, you know, like not
sedentary
having enough,
lifestyle.
Not enough brain activity in general, you know.
So you did mention social isolation.
Citation needed.
He did. He said
so it must be true. I mean, because I feel like, you know, I live a very fulfilling life.
You are. I don't think he was referring to you.
I think I felt personally attacked.
I know, I see that. What else did he say? Like learn something new every day, he said. He's so good. I enjoy watching him.
I will link it on Discord, but oh my god.
He's my chill out YouTuber.
Like, but it's like a power but it's like a PowerPoint presentation from like 2001.
Yeah, I like
I bet
so
you do.
cute.
But why did you want me to watch it? You were like, watch the entire thing. It was like 28 minutes.
Because I wanted us to discuss it on Diskydisk.
Okay.
But you haven't watched it, so
I watched like 15 minutes and then I was like, this is really boring, and then I skipped through the rest.
Oh, okay.
That was like the whole conversation.
Yeah.
Irene said, who is it that they're talking about? You didn't say the name of this person.
Dr. Ekberg.
Dr. Ekberg.
Ekberg.
I assume E-C-K Berg.
No, K. E-K. Link on Discord. This is the reason why people are joining the Discord, to see what we're talking about with links and stuff.
Yeah, but it is a very 2001, like 2001 PowerPoint.
We are very 2001.
EK.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay. Transition, and then we can slide into.
Wait, before we leave the topic of dementia, though. Without breaking my cone of silence, there is a patient at my work that has, you know, it's very common for dementia patients to have like a book with pictures of their life, you know, like memory books that they get from their family members with like, you know, pictures of stuff that they've done. And I have a patient at work that yesterday when I was at work, me and this patient, I was sitting next to them, and we flipped from the beginning to end of this book probably like 8 or 9 times. And every time we get to like the page, they were like, and here's the thing when we went to that thing. I was like, oh yeah. And here's my daughter when we were on the mountain. I'm like, yep, for the 9th time.
Oh yeah.
It's just kind of funny. Well, I mean, it's not it's not funny, but it is.
I know what you
funny.
mean. I know what you mean.
I
know.
You have the same conversation several times. It's very fulfilling work. I enjoy it.
I know what you mean, and I know you're good.
Thank you. Very good. I mean, it's not actually that hard to have the same conversation over and over again because you've already had it. So you just repeat what you said previously.
And it works every time.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Good. What game are you playing lately?
Okay, we are doing the section played lately because we have 3 items on our list. Yeah. Look at the list. The list says, let's be real here. We know what it is. But I wrote that 3 weeks ago, and that was Hogwarts
That is no
Legacy.
longer true.
No longer true. So then the second thing on the list is 2 Point Hospital plus 2 Point Campus. That's your note. Have you gone back?
Wait, hold on. Frankie Link Gaming says, do you have a fear of losing interest in gaming as you get older? No.
No, because then I would have lost the interest.
But then you wouldn't be interested in anything anymore.
No, but like if I lose an interest, then I am not interested in being interested in it.
What?
You know, then it's not a loss. It's not a loss.
That was too deep for me.
Okay, cute. But I mean, if I'm no longer interested in video games, that means that I am no longer interested in video. But I don't know how I can say it differently, you know? And then it's not a loss.
But do you have a fear?
I am no longer.
But the question was, do you have a fear? Do you currently fear losing?
Do
you currently fear it?
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No. What the hell?
Okay. Next question.
No, I want to hear. Are you playing 2 Point Hospital again?
Wait, though. Hold on. What beer is Tiny having? I'm having what I always have. It's this one.
Remember when you had that ugly IPA banana?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was
shout out to episode 5, I think.
Oh god, that was horrible.
You know, people talked about that for weeks.
Good, because it was disgusting, and I really do not recommend it.
That was fun. That's almost a year ago, or is it?
Something like that.
Okay,
probably
but but Irene also asked, "What am I playing?" I am playing Star Ocean.
Yeah, that's on the list. What is that?
Yeah, Star Ocean: The Divine Force. It is a JRPG, open world, action, combat. It sounds as good as I described it just now.
That sounds like a lot.
I like a lot. And the gameplay is sort of similar to Ys games, and also the exploration reminds me of Xenoblade.
Okay.
The story so far is interesting because it is a technologically advanced human being that crash lands on a planet that is technologically way behind, you know, far behind, and they have never seen anything. And he picks up his phone, and they were like, "Where's that voice coming from?" And he's like, "This is a phone." And they're like, "What is that?" So the story is actually interesting because of the way that they talk to each other, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google pictures. What was it called? Star Ocean?
Oh, it's definitely too Japanese for you. The reason for the podcast.
Yeah, that does. So I'm just gonna close that Google result straight away.
Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah, I did. That looked terrible.
Anime style. You don't like it.
No, I do not.
Yeah, but that is what I'm playing, and I like it. Also, I got PSVR. PlayStation VR.
I know. I heard. I know. Where did I see that you had said?
Have I said that?
I saw it somewhere.
Oh yeah, on Instagram stories, I think, because Ishaman drew a drawing of the situation. Yeah, it's my next video.
Have you played Skyrim VR?
No, because I have gotten a review unit. I don't know if I'm gonna send it back. I think so, because they were not specific. PlayStation Norway, they sent this to me and they were like, "Do you want to review it?" And I said, "Yeah." And I am reviewing it, and it's the PSVR 2, and it cannot play PSVR games. It's not backwards compatible, which makes no freaking sense, because the first thing that I wanted to play was freaking Skyrim VR. And I was prepared to pay full price for Skyrim for my 10th time. But I cannot.
That's disappointing. So you're gonna send it back because you couldn't play Skyrim with it? I love that.
We will
see.
That's
good.
But you know what? I think it will be ported over, because this is a new VR headset and they need to port Skyrim.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Because it's Skyrim.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that is what I've been doing. A video coming about that, by the way.
One will ask, what console/PC do you play on the most?
PlayStation 5.
like almost exclusively, or do you still play
exclusively? No, I haven't touched. I'm sitting right next to my Switch because I've told this story. I take my Switch with me to bed, and I wake up and I make my coffee and I take it with me everywhere.
Yeah, it's just you take it with you even though you don't do anything with it. Wow.
It's just a habit, but I haven't played Switch in a long while actually. And you?
I mean, we can slide into 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point Campus because that was on the played lately list, because I've been playing 2 Point after I finished Hogwarts, like the main story in Hogwarts. I was like, I feel an overwhelming need to play 2 Point Hospital, which is like one of my most played games on Steam. I played it 500 hours ish, just on Steam. So I restarted and I playing and you save in on.
I'm loving your grammar. I rub off.
Thank you. This is very good.
Fapping about.
Well, we both rub each other, so that's good. Yeah. But it's such a good game. 2 Point Hospital is one of the best games in the whole wide universe.
Yeah, but you have it several places, and you are building up your achievements, sort of thing, on Xbox, on PlayStation, and on Steam. I'm
gonna get them. I'm gonna get them on Steam though, because I have 2 Point Hospital on the Switch, the PS4, and the Xbox Series X and PC. So
yeah, 4 places.
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
Yeah, because it's such a good game. So I have to play it everywhere. But it's terrible on console, so that's why I'm playing it on PC. So I'm gonna try to get every achievement on Steam.
Such a game.
It's such a game. And then because I played 2 Point Hospital, I was like, I'm gonna try 2 Point Campus again too, even though I don't really love it so much.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think 2 Point Hospital is still the best one. I think so, but they're very similar though.
They're similar, but there are so many good things about 2 Point Hospital that isn't about 2 Point Campus. That isn't about 2 Point Campus. What?
Do you have an example?
No.
No.
It's just a better game.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you like to treat patients. That's the one.
I do. I like making people happy.
Yeah, instead of sending them to their education.
Wait, the more question. Delvin 344. How do you not get overwhelmed when games have so many systems? I vote JRPGs because I feel like they're always complicated. Systems, so game systems. I guess they have so many systems inside the game that are different from a different game.
What kind of systems?
I'm guessing they mean like, you know, how in Atelier there's like the alchemy system, and then in a different game there will be a different system.
Different gameplay mechanics within a game. Yeah. Like freaking Gwent appearing in Witcher 3.
I love Gwent.
That's just an example. I like it because it spices up the gameplay as long as it is an optional choice, you know. If it's not like mandatory, you have to do this Gwent. In order, I hated it.
Gwent is so fun. I loved it.
But it was not mandatory.
No. But this is one of the thing with like different games having like widely different systems is one of the reasons I find it really hard to play new games. I mean, I am a replayer in general. I'm also a rewatcher. I can watch the same movie like 900 times and I can play the same game 900 times. But like whenever I start a new game, I get so overwhelmed by everything being different that I'm just like, ugh. And it takes me like a really long time to get into something new. I'm just like, this is too much.
This is so interesting. You say you define as a replayer and a rewatcher.
Yeah,
I am definitely feeling that rewatcher part because I wanna watch Titanic again, you know. But with video games, I'm always looking for a new game.
I know you don't replay a lot. It's like, except for some things, you know.
When something sad happens in my life, I pop in Skyrim.
The same.
Let's be real for a moment.
Good.
So certain games are definitely the ones that, some games, I mean, especially Skyrim, are games that you repeatedly go back to for some reason. Maybe it's a personal reason, whatever. But I like to find and enjoy new games often.
I always play Skyrim when I'm sad too. Like when I'm just having a really shit time, I play Skyrim. I mean sometimes I play Skyrim when I'm happy too, but like if I'm sad, I play Skyrim.
But I feel like that is why we want a Skyrim tattoo, because it's not a video game for us. It is no longer just a video game. It's a personal space that we turn to when we need to.
That was cheap.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. Specificity said, what kind of snus is Tiny having? I'm switching my snus all the time. Like I switch my snus way too often. I snooze way too much and I switch them way too often. I have 2 types. I have Gothenburg Rapé or Göteborgs Rapé and Skruf Super White Fresh S2.
I am snoozing Loop Mint Mania S2. Best
I don't
one
understand
ever.
how. No, you burn your mouth off.
Not with Loop.
Yes.
No, not the weak Loop.
Yeah, but we can't be weak.
Yeah, but I like that question actually. How often do you change it?
Way too often. If you've been watching my camera.
Okay.
I switch my snooze way too often.
Like 20 minutes? 2 minutes. Or like it.
Depends what I'm doing. If I'm really like absorbed into something, it can be longer. But usually, like, I don't know. Maybe somebody who's been watching can tell me how often, because I know I do it too often.
Yeah. Depends on how dead it is. Sort of thing. Absolutely.
Anything else that's interesting?
I'm reading the list and see if we can have any temporary topics.
Q&A question. Are you recognized in your hometown by random people as YouTubers? No, not me anyway. You got it sometimes, at least when you did the newspaper stuff, right?
Oh yeah, occasionally, yeah, because I also interviewed every citizen in the city though, with the 120 episodes I did with Irene all around. Freaking lol. So yeah, everyone was already interviewed. So of course that was hi.
Yeah.
It was hi. How are you?
Hi,
like
how are you?
Like your shirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Diskydisk hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Shirt.
Yeah. And you have gotten a new tattoo. Can I see it?
Yes, you can absolutely see it. I think if I can turn my arm that way.
I am looking at her new tattoo, if you're watching the video version, and it is a sword.
A big sword.
On the arm. Big sword on that. I also have a sword on my arm, and I'm so happy we are now
sword buddies.
Sword buddies. Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Specificity says Skyrim fine to play on Switch. Skyrim's good on the Switch, yeah.
Yeah, I have the most hours now on my Switch version of Skyrim actually, and I never thought I would reach that point, but I think I have 200 and something on the Switch.
It is actually really good on the Switch. There's like one port that is actually really good on the Switch.
Yeah, flawless actually. Really good.
And it was like the first game I got for the Switch.
Of course it was.
The gyro controls are actually kind of fun. I mean, you get sick of it after a while, but it is fun for like a little bit.
I like it. Love it actually.
Do you have a biggest fan from the United States? I think Frankie Link Gaming is trying to tell us that he's the biggest fan from the United States.
Hello, Frankie. Thank you. You're the best.
Hello, Frankie. Thank you.
Hello.
You are
Frankie.
The best.
Has anything happened recently on Discord?
Anything like what?
I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. I go into the meme channel and I have a good look around there. And then I check in on Hogwarts Legacy channel, but that has been really quiet lately.
I think most people are starting to finish the game, so it's kind of, dying down a little bit.
So that reminds me, what is the next big game that people are going to be obsessed about?
Rise of 3?
Oh yeah, how could I forget?
I don't know.
That is
how
actually,
you could forget.
That is actually in about 20 days. 20 days time. And you're gonna play it too.
I don't want to swear in church, but I've actually never played Skyrim.
Who said that?
Benta, specific.
Oh, but you know what? We have gotten that before, and you know what? We are like, oh my god. But I want to say you're in for a treat.
Yeah, but that's assuming that they're gonna play it.
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, I know, right?
Everybody should play Skyrim. It's such a game. It is the game.
Currently, PS5 version is the quickest version.
Okay.
Yeah.
The quickest version.
Yeah, like loading time wise.
But the Series X is also.
Yeah, that's the same console.
Yeah. Series X has more teraflops. I remember that from the development. When they were competing about who had the best specs, they were like, the teraflops on the Series X are more teraflops.
A teraflop.
I love teraflops. Such a good word.
Just as good as Diskydisk.
Yeah, we should have named our podcast Teraflop.
Yeah, floppy flop.
Yeah, teraflop. Podcast. That doesn't really roll off anything.
It doesn't roll.
It really doesn't. Should we talk about my mug, actually? The one I have beer in?
Yeah.
It's inscribed with tiny hats.
Oh, where did you get that?
I went to a Norwegian wilderness fair.
Me too. I also have that.
And there was a guy there who was engraving glass on the spot, and I genuinely asked him to engrave tiny hats.
Yeah, I remember it actually.
Yeah,
pretty good. I have one that says, because it's so long ago, it says Isha Fairy Rock.
Oh no.
Picture on Discord.
Oh god.
I think I still have it. And I also had one made for Mikael. Like Mikael.
he just got Mikael, and then you got Isha Fairy Rock.
Yeah, terrible. Like 2009. Pretty good.
That does sound great. Isha Fairy Rock.
And actually, I had a conversation today. Wow.
I bet you did.
With Isha, man. And he was like checking out my, I don't know why he did this, but he was, scrolling on his phone, talking with the cats as you do, casual stuff. And he was saying, it was checking out my Facebook profile, and he was like, wait, you joined Facebook in 2007? And I'm like, yeah, lol. And he was, no, I didn't say that. And then he was like, how did you find Facebook in 2007? And I was like, well, you
were like, when I was a young boy.
Yeah. I told him the full story. I said, well, if you are me and Tiny Hats, we have been living on the internet since 2004, and we joined a social media before social media was even a big thing, which was Vampirefreaks. And this is how we figured out all the newest got to know about all the newest social medias popping up. Do you remember a lot of the bad ones?
Do you remember Netbeard? That was certainly something. Like Norwegian one.
I remember like High Five, Bebo.
Oh yeah,
Busnet. I don't know. Yeah, and then obviously MySpace. That was really big. But when we discovered Facebook, I don't know if you remember, but I think we joined at the same time, sort of thing, because we heard about it because we were on the internet. But Facebook was an invite only social media.
Yep.
And when it opened to the public, we jumped on. We jumped on it basically, and I think that was 2007. Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But it's impressive though.
Is it?
That we are so old. That we are so old.
It's impressive that we're so old. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were the perfect age for
the internet.
For the internet. Absolutely.
Sure. I can see that. Yeah. But Facebook's terrible.
Now it is.
It used to be really good when we were 17. Oh my god.
Remember, it was actually good.
Do you still have, like, if you posted old stuff like back in 2007 on Facebook? Because I've deleted everything.
No, I still get like, we have a memory from this day 11 years ago, and it says like in my dialect and stuff, does anyone know where there is a party? And I'm like, shut up, Isha. 2007.
Cringe.
It was like, vet någon hvor det är fors? Axter.
Oh god, cringe.
No, bad.
No, I deleted everything, all the cringe from when high school, oh god.
But how did you do that? It's impossible to. I mean, did you delete one thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you were committed.
I was very committed to the project.
I still get the memories of my drinking days. Pretty good.
But I mean, if those are all the posts that you have, it's just like, who knows where there's a party then. I mean, it's not so bad.
I mean, it was a more private space, actually. Friends could post on each other's sites and say, oh, I love you.
You can still do that if you want to, there's nothing stopping you.
No, but that was the thing back then.
And now you can't do it anymore? I'm gonna go to your Facebook wall and write, hi, I love you.
It's socially unacceptable now.
Well, nobody cares. We're gonna make Facebook interaction cool again.
Ugh. But then all the parents got on Facebook, and we were not safe there anymore.
We weren't safe there anymore.
And we had to migrate.
Ikari says, do they even still have the poke feature? No, that's gone.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
But it's hidden. It's so hidden.
They hid the book feature? Why?
I found it not too long ago.
You know what I want in my life?
Hmm?
I want the nudge thing from MSN on Discord. You know, the thing where I went and the whole
Yeah.
window vibrated?
Yeah.
We need that on Discord. Like, absolutely a requirement.
I miss
a strongly
MSN.
worded. MSN was great.
Yeah,
MSN was amazing.
But Skype bought them, so they are technically Skype's like now.
But
right
Skype
now.
sucks.
Yeah, I know, right? We're on Zoom currently.
We're on Zoom currently.
Yeah. Do you remember when MSN was new?
I mean, I don't know if it was new when I first used it, but I remember MSN when it was good.
You know,
which was always.
It's the weirdest thing. I was in the neighborhood. It was a sunny day, and I heard it by word of mouth, like the kids in the neighborhood saying that up there, you know, they were pointing up because it's a hill, you know, Sørvika, and they said they have the internet and they have a chat program or something.
Up
like
there,
that.
they have the internet. Where?
Pointing up towards the school area. You know, we had kids all around, and they said, I don't remember who, but probably some of the neighbors, and they said they have that, and that is so awesome. You can chat with people online. It's just a memory that I have. That's my first memory.
That is a weird name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know actually, or have you seen?
It must have been a big moment for me since I remember.
Do you remember when somebody said, "Oh my God, they have the internet up there"?
And I was like, "Whoa, that's the future."
That is the future. But do you know actually in my, I have a video of when I lived in England, the fan on my laptop broke and it made a horrible noise. I have a video of that on YouTube. When I'm filming like the sound of the fan, your MSN window is open on my computer. Have you seen that?
Link on Discord.
I'm talking to you on MSN when I'm filming that thing. I will link it.
Type down link on Discord. So everything we are referring to, it will be appearing in the Diskydisk channel on Discord. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We have been recording for an hour.
Oh wait, IRC was certainly so. You never used IRC. IRC was certainly something.
I remember it vaguely. My dad used it.
This multiplayer notepad. I love it.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of time there. Yeah, my oldest internet friend in the entire universe, whom I still talk to, I met on IRC in 2004.
Yeah, I know.
Good stuff. He's moving to Norway actually.
Oh.
In April.
Are you gonna meet him?
He's gonna live in Eidfjord, which is, if you don't know, a town with like 900 people, because he's moving here to be a doctor, like to work as a GP, because Norway has a huge GP problem crisis. So he's learned Norwegian and now he's gonna live in a town of 900 people and be a GP. Good stuff.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Actually, when we were in high school, when we got our laptops, there was this Norwegian like channel on IRC that you could go on that was like a quiz bot channel called Quizno.
That sounds like something I might remember.
Yeah, and there was just a bot that constantly asked like questions, like random, like what's the capital of Bolivia kind of thing, and whoever typed the answer fastest was the one who got points, and there was like a scoreboard and stuff. That was super awesome.
You miss it.
I missed that.
But to be fair, though, the internet is so much better now.
Yeah. Oh, Andy says Yahoo Messenger was my thing. That was a thing that I had but didn't really use. Also, AIM was like the American thing.
I was gonna say AIM, yeah.
Yeah.
On I think
in Europe, in Europe it was mostly MSN. I think that was big.
Yeah. I know on MySpace people asked me, "What's your AIM?"
Yeah, you're just like, I'm not American.
Do you remember Stickam?
Oh yeah,
Stickam drama.
Yes, sticky drama. That was the thing that they talk about in that terrible sketch show, which is terrible and also awesome. What was that called?
That Scene Queen, Scene Kid Life.
Scene Kid Love, I think.
Love, yeah.
Should have linked that on Discord.
Oh yeah, link on Discord, yeah. Sticky drama, yeah.
Sticky drama. Oh
Kiki Cannibal and all of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cringe. Cringe.
Pretty big on Stickam back in the day.
Okay.
Veldig bra. Vi har recordet en time. Har du lyst til å avslutte?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ok, skal vi bare si ja, det var kult. det var nå noe.
There was certainly something.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening, actually. And I think this is a video version.
You definitely think this is definitely a video version somewhere in there.
It will be posted if you're listening to this on Tuesday or later into the future. You can actually watch this episode on video.
On YouTube, yes. We will put the video of this on the video.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay.
Enjoy it. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.